Hi everyone, so this is my morning routine. Usually I wake up around 6:15 and by that time Bernard is already out of bed and getting ready for work. I really don't get to see him much in the morning because I try to get every minute I can. So usually my alarm goes off at 6:15 and then I just like to check my phone, check Facebook, Twitter, all of that. Once I'm done BSing on my phone, I'll make my bed. I have to make my bed, I feel like my day goes so much smoother when I make my bed. After that, I do go ahead and brush my teeth, and once I'm doing that and before I get Nathan out of bed, I will start a load of laundry. I like to do 1 load per day just so that way on my days off I'm not doing 5 loads or 6 loads, and that way I'm not just constantly worried about the washer and dryer. If I do 1 load, I can do whatever I have to do and then put my clothes in the dryer and then fold them, and once I get home I'll put them away. So then I get breakfast ready. Usually for Nathan, I'll just give him Cheerios and a bottle. Usually Aaliyah and Jordan will get themselves something to eat, usually waffles or just something quick. And then Bernard will usually already have the pot of coffee ready. At this point he's gone, and yeah, I have to have my coffee and I'll just sip on it throughout the morning while I'm doing everything else. So I always unload the dishwasher in the morning so that way throughout the day I can load it, so that way there's no dishes in the sink. Plus I hate unloading the dishwasher when I get home from work, and yeah, it's just so annoying. So I already have all my meals prepped for the whole entire month, so I'll just look at my calendar and see what I'm making. This specific day I was making soup. It's a Spanish soup. It's also called sopa de salchichon, I believe. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But after that, I'll then go upstairs and unload the washer and load the dryer. Here I'm just taking out whatever I had in the dryer, and I'll try to fold everything. If not, it's just gonna have to wait until I get home. So lately I've been trying to make a conscious effort and actually make myself breakfast, because I hate when I get to work and I'm like, damn, I didn't even eat after all of that. It's like 11 o'clock before I realized I didn't eat. So lately I have been doing better trying to make myself breakfast. So after that, I'll then get the baby's bottles ready for daycare, well, his whole lunchbox. Usually I pack 3 bottles, and then I'll also get him some Cheerios, some snacks, applesauce. He's really picky, so it's kind of hard. So by 8 o'clock, it's usually time to get the kids on the bus. Their bus is different this year, but I love how it comes early. So we'll get in the car, and here I am listening to some Cardi B. This song gets me so pumped, so I love listening to it in the morning. Once I come back from dropping them off, I'll start getting ready for work. I usually give myself a half hour, so I'll start up by first heating up my curling iron, and then apply my eye cream and moisturizer so that way my face is nice and moisturized and my skin looks nice and glowy. To give my face some more glow, I actually apply a highlighter underneath. Since I am keeping my makeup really minimal, I like to give my face a nice glow, so that way my skin looks nice and healthy. For foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation. It's my favorite drugstore foundation. And by the way, most of the makeup that I am using in my morning routine is pretty much all drugstore. There's like 1 or 2 things that aren't. And I'm using my Sigma 3D Kabuki brush to apply my foundation. So for concealer, I'll use the Master CAMEO palette from Maybelline. I've been loving this palette because it has like a lot of yellow tones in it, and this color specifically above the green color, it's like light enough to be a concealer. It is yellow but not too yellow. It still works really good as a concealer, so that's been my jam lately. Then I make sure I set my face because everyone in my store always complains that I get foundation all over the phone. So I've been setting my face with powder. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. So then I'll take a spoolie and brush my eyebrows so I can make sure that my eyebrow hairs are all going the same way, and also so that way I can get all the foundation out of my brows. And then here I'm using the Master Brow Palette. I actually like to use the powder in the middle. Powder is pretty new to me, but I've been liking it lately. Just it gives me more of a natural look, and it's a little bit more forgiving. I can be quick with it, and I don't find myself spending too much time doing my brows when I use powder. So here I am making funny faces at Nathan because he was in his bed right next to me, and he was talking to me, so I was trying to talk to him and sing the ABCs to him while I was doing my makeup. So now I'm just warming up my face with a little bit of HOOLA bronzer. This bronzer is great for every day because it's light, but it still gives your face some warmth. So for highlight, I'm using So Hollywood from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then this is a Sigma brush. I like going pretty hand with the highlight just so that way it can make my face very glowy and just make my skin look really healthy, because we are keeping it very minimal, and I just feel like it looks more natural in a way. It makes me look more awake. So for my eyelashes, I keep it simple. Again, I just curl my natural lashes, and then I usually use 2 mascaras. Usually I use my Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Mascara, but I couldn't find it. So my other one that I really like is the Renegade Wet n Wild Mascara. I like how it has the ball and it really gets every single lash. Yeah, I do coats and coats and coats of mascara, and I usually use multiples. So I usually only spend 15 minutes doing my makeup. I then spend the other 15 minutes doing my hair. I first like to comb my hair out before I start curling it. I do curl my hair pretty much every single day. Flat ironing my hair just drives me crazy. Oh, I forgot to apply my liquid lipstick. This is just a Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in, I forget the color, but I'll leave it below if you're interested. So yeah, I just curl my whole head. It doesn't take me very long. I really don't even apply hairspray. My hair lasts pretty much the whole entire day. I just do it pretty quickly. It doesn't take long because I don't have much hair. My hair is very thin. Once I'm done doing my hair and makeup, I'll then get dressed. This top is from H&M. I'm so ready for the fall. But yeah, usually all my jewelry is already on with the exception of my earrings. Usually I wear hoops, but on this day I wore studs, and I actually wore them in. I don't really like wearing studs like that because they're really uncomfortable for me. And yeah, pretty much everything here is from H&M and Forever 21. So I usually get Nathan dressed last just because I like to prevent any explosions and changing him twice. So I just save him for last, and then by 8:45 we leave for daycare. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show me actually getting this out the fridge, but I'll usually already have my lunch ready for work. I always meal prep so that way I can save money. And then yeah, it's time for me to go to work by 9:30. So that is my morning. I hope you guys enjoy my morning routine. If you want to see an evening routine, then thumbs up this video and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.